Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. We're previously in Truly Bedrock. We've been building drown farms. We've been building pickle farms that seems to double up as a glow squid farm. I wonder if I can capitalize on that. There's a Smurf in front of me, and we've been building an auto brewery. I did not expect that. That's an interesting thing to run into first thing. So today on Truly Bedrock, we are going to continue on with our mega base adventures. And first things first is actually not to do with the base at all. We need to run over to shopping because it looks like, oh yeah, look at that. There is a line of diamond blocks right here from the silent one, and which makes me wonder, did the silent one buy out more concrete? No. So we need to collect all these up, and we do need to get our gas farm situated out today, our concrete farm. That might be something that we consider getting into today, but that is not what we're doing at first. What we're going to do right now is we're going to head down here and we're going to check all of our shops and see how they're doing. We actually need to get some more shops up and going because we have a lot of farms that need to be dealt with. Let's grab all these. All those. Let's head over here to this place. We still need to deal with the blue crew, and I'm not entirely sure what to do in retaliation for what they did. You know, for all of you that may not know, the other day I came in here and there was 4 guardians hanging from 4 boats up here, all of them named shop at the blue shop. That's messing with my shop, and I don't really appreciate that. So if you have any ideas of what we should do for payback that probably won't be as brutal as what I would do, let me know down in the comments, because I could be a little bit aggressive with that, and I don't know that they really want that. Okay, so nothing has sold inside of the Prismarine shop. Let's go check the Shulker shop, and doesn't look like anything's sold inside of here, and that's perfectly fine. And that's all of our shops, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Anyways, let's drop these diamonds off here for Jen. Where is Jen's mailbox? Oh, I have something. I have diamonds. Okay. Where's Jen's? There's Jen's. Okay, let's drop that one and drop half of those. That is a shared profit from the rocket shop, because I don't mind building the technical farms, but I don't always like running the shop, especially the rocket shop. That one requires a lot of maintenance and upkeep, and yeah, I'd rather give away some diamonds and let someone else keep that thing stocked. So now that we've got that sorted, let's head back over here to base. Oh, we do have one more shop. That's not really a shop, but it is, but it's not. Okay, nothing sewed inside there. You know, I don't care what anybody says. The moon is not my fault. I did not do it. Speaking of which, while we're looking this direction, are you still out of your spot, or have you nuked yourself? You are definitely... Whoa. You are completely... That's a big old problem. That's a big, fluffy marshmallow puff problem. And I'm not dealing with it. Nope, not right now. I don't see it. I don't see it. Didn't happen. Speaking of marshmallow problems, are you a marshmallow problem too? No, you are still quite content and happy inside your minecart. Dude, what is wrong with your brother? Don't know. But first things first today, let's head down here. I done made sure that all of our tridents had been rethrown this morning. And I got the AFK account on here because we're going to need more copper. And I think I need to end up dealing with a problem here. See, we get experience off of these farms too. Even though we don't really collect it up, we do get experience off of these. Not much in the way of copper because I haven't been AFKing here much recently. How are we doing on slime? About where we were at the end of the last video, because I don't think I've even been on since the end of the last video. So today, to get things started off, I think I'm going to jump over to Twitch and do a little bit of a live stream and potentially either do one of two things. Either decorate this, which is a very high possibility, or we're going to go place it many sea pickles. Not sure. We're going to do something though. And we got pickles right all through here. And we got pickles all through here. And as you can see, we have wire framing in all the way around the bottom of this place here. Now, I want to start placing the copper on the top of this thing. And I've run into a very interesting issue once again. I come over here to acquire up the copper that we have from our copper farms. And this thing, this duo copper farm of 2 is outproducing the copper farm of 4 at our guardian farm. I've been playing Minecraft for a while, a very long while. I have a very good understanding of farms. This confuses me. I'm very confused. And because I'm very confused, I need to go do something that makes sense to me. We need copper. And I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away from that. And I'm walking away from the farms for a little bit. And we're just going to go mine a few copper veins. It just seems like something to do that just is logical at this moment in time. So I'm taking 3 shulkers. I've looked on Chunk Base and I found 2 large copper veins and 1 medium copper vein all in one area. I don't know if this is worth doing or not, but I need to do something that makes sense in my head right now because what just happened doesn't at all. Good talk, game. I probably spent 4 to 5 hours on 1 copper vein. We got a full shulker box of copper blocks there. Almost another one here, and there's supposed to be a 3rd one around here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what I did with that. But that's going to lead us to the next issue. I really want to take this copper, and I want to implement this copper into our build. Hey, look, slowly getting oxidized. It's weird. Definitely a chunk border here. It's pretty obvious. But how did this stuff out here oxidize? I guess just by random fluke when I'm loading the area? I am not entirely sure there. But getting distracted. I need a couple of smelters if I'm going to do this. And I say a couple because I need to rebuild our old smelter for when we get food and we need to deal with that, or we need to smelt down glass or anything. But additionally, I would like a big furnace array of blast furnaces, because blast furnaces cook down stuff faster than regular furnaces. So we need to gather up all of our furnaces that we've got around here. Which is that really all my furnaces? Okay, well, that's apparently all my furnaces. So we need some cobble. We need to make up some more. I said we need a lot of cobble, not just a little cobble. Okay, that's a few furnaces. That should do there. Now, what do I need to make a blast furnace? I need iron? Is that it? Iron and smooth stone. Oof. Gimme. And hello, mouse. Mouse quit working, people. Good. And you. No. What am I missing? I am blind. I am blind as a bat. That. Why can we only make 14? Because it takes that much iron per. Okay, I read that all wrong. Now, the original point of this whole area over here was to have an area to put in our smelters. And I think this might still be where we put these. I don't think that's going to be in my way, but it could be. But in order to find that out, we need to fill in all this area over here. Let's get some prismarine bricks and fill this in and see if we can make some room for planning out where we want all these to go. And who wants to make a bet? Who wants to make a bet that I have no prismarine bricks over here, as always? Survey says nothing. Professional Minecrafter here, people. Professional. Always out of blocks. Nothing. Okay, well, it's something, just not what you would expect. You know, I absolutely love this quick crafter. I don't think I could play the game without it. Rather, well, I could, but I really wouldn't want to. And the fact that this is nothing but a resource pack makes me wonder how we haven't got shift clicking in the game yet. Is this a pack you use? Because if not, you should definitely give it a try because it's absolutely insane and amazing. You know what? Give me one more. Chuck you back into there. We're going to need hoppers. We'll deal with that in a few. But for now, this should be what we need to get started. I don't know if this will work now. Now that I really look at this, because this technically is going to end like right there. If we account for what's going on over there and put that in right there, this suddenly got a lot tighter than I wanted it to be. Oh, the trident killer. I don't think this is going to work. Nor do I want to sit here and hear the swishy swashy sound of fish and stuff in there every time I go to smelt something down. That's not going to work there. Let's fill it in just to make sure that it's not going to work. I mean, it may. We might be able to only put one furnace over here. It's going to be tight. That's 32 there. So if we wanted another 32 furnaces in this thing, we're going to have to really compact this down. So if we went for 16, boy, she's a tight fit. A very tight fit. You know what? Let's just lay it out. Let's just lay it out and see. I'm greedy with my numbers. I really want a full stack in here. But can I accept less? I think I can. And then you come all the way over here. That way this line is independent flowing into this chest. Same with this line, so that they don't backlog in this individual hopper. If I have both of them coming in here, that's going to be bad. Because, well, it's going to slow down the efficiency of what I want. And we need efficiency with anything we build. It's not the smelter 10 million or anything like that, but it should do the job and do everything we need it to do. Now we need a metric ton more hoppers, which we do not have enough on us. Serious issue. And if I remember correctly, I've got a little bit of spare fuel somewhere. Pop course fruit, maybe? Blaze rods, bones, slime blocks. All right, what do you two got inside of you? You've got more blaze rods, and you've got... I should have another shulker of blaze rods somewhere. But for the life of me, I don't know where they are. But for now, I thought I was going to fall into a void. You can have all of those. You know what? I'll keep one stack just in case I need them. Go. It's too slow. It's been 30 minutes, and at this point, we're not even up to a full shulker box yet. We still got this one to go. Part of my little brain's going, just make it into cut blocks. Nobody will ever know. Nobody will care. They will care. And because I'm so stubborn, let's start placing some of this down here. Sometimes getting distracted is one of the best things that can happen. I mean, let's swing around here and take a look. I love how this build is turning out. I wasn't planning on doing this much, but it has led us to a couple of problems. One of them, you already know. We have run out of fuel to continue gathering up copper here, or rather smelting copper, and we still got a bit to smelt down. So I need to get with somebody in the blue crew or somebody who runs the blaze shop or something to see if we can work out some kind of deal on fuel, or we're going to have to build our own fuel farm, which we could do that next episode. But in the meantime, I went and bought copper from Zoy. I need to see what this looks like with more on it. This is a little problem because it's waxed, but we have an axe and we have a guardian farm. So let's get to placing some copper and oxidizing it and see how this looks. I heard a rumor, and if this rumor is true, somebody's been holding out on me. I grab this, I take this, I turn it back into that. Oh my goodness. And then when we go back and we do it again, it's no longer waxed. Why was I not informed of this sooner? The pain that could have been saved. The minutes of scraping. That's a bit insane. But as you can see here, we're making progress, but not quite as much as you would expect at this moment because we had a problem. Let me show you here. If I come up here and we take a look, everything is going good in the front here, which we've already done. We've got this side over here. That is a very weird straight line of... Apparently you need to be stripped down. Okay, that stands out like a sore thumb. Okay, all that's been done. It just hasn't curated yet. All this is done over to there. Now, when we got over to here, we ran into a problem, and not exactly what I would consider to be a small problem, because if I dive down here, you will see we have a new row of blocks going in behind that. One block problems. The whole build Thankfully, just from that half over was 1 block off. So I've been taking some time to adjust it. As you can see here, we still got stuff sitting here in the water despawning. You know what? Let's just pick this up real quick. And the only reason that I ended up discovering this was because if we come down here, I have 4 beacons in each corner because walking around this base is a little bit time consuming. So I wanted speed. This lines up perfectly with the corner. Now, of course, I didn't fix this over here, but it wasn't. It was way off. And it took a lot of troubleshooting to figure that out, but we have now got that figured out and we've got that situated out. So now we can continue to place copper. And for those of you that knew that you could turn it into ingots and back into blocks and you didn't tell me, I got no words. None at all. Except the fact that I need to go place more copper now. I love it. I absolutely love how this is starting to turn out. So we ended up getting the front more or less in here, and I can't really show you right now because I got too many things going on with my computer. I'm already rendering a video, so I can't exactly kick on RTX at this moment, but we're going to attempt to make it mad and do it anyway. And even though it's working, it's not quite working right. Relog. No, I didn't want to be in the water. Ooh, that was a very good and close save there. Very good, very close, and very fine. Right, land it here and take a look at that. We've got slime rows going all the way across the fronts at our 4-stage intervals here, and it's I'm blind. I'm that wasn't smart. I'm officially blind, even though I have no eyeballs. I'm officially blind. You see that glow? No, you can't because I don't even see it right now. It glows at night with RTX, and it looks absolutely beautiful. But we've run out of copper once again. Well, we're not exactly out of copper. Let me rephrase that. We've run out of fuel to smelt down copper. So we've reached a point where we've got a problem. Because I was even told I need to go check my mailbox over at spawn real quick. So let's go check that. Just swing it in here, land it down in the corner that we're not going to walk over. Come inside here and check our mailbox. That's a lot from Silent. That's very useful and very helpful. That's from Eladrium. Green shop is open by now. The problem is we got copper, but we don't have a way to smelt it. And we've even got like 9 or 10 more stacks, plus another shulker box of raw copper blocks back at the base. And as much as I love that there's a blaze shop here, I've not been able to meet with any of them because I can't afford to buy blaze rods in bulk for this price. 4 diamonds per stack. I would burn through that in a matter of less than an hour, and that's a lot. There's no wood shop. I didn't mean wood shop, I meant fuel shop going on the server. As you can guess where my brain was going, there is a wood shop though. That just feels counterproductive to take the wood and turn it into fuel. Which means at this point, we're going to have to set up a fuel farm. RTX is not buggy at all. Now, instead of no eyes, I get nobody whatsoever. That's interesting. Very interesting. But I just asked everybody not to sleep because I want to kind of show you this for just a moment. So we're just waiting for the sun to finish setting here. But that right there. I love to incorporate RTX into the build. Granted, RTX is not good enough that you can play in all the time because it's just so buggy. but every now and again, just to showcase some stuff off. And the sea pickles in the water there with that little glitter effect, the slime glowing like that with all the sea lanterns behind it, and not to mention all the other things that we've got planned for this base. It just looks absolutely amazing, and I love how it's turning out. And out of RTX at night doesn't look too bad neither. As I said, we're out of copper. No, we're not out of copper. We're out of fuel. So it's come time to make a decision. I need a fuel farm. Do I tackle the fortress farm? Do I tackle a kelp farm? I feel like one of the... Is there a copper vein? Hey. That copper vein is my copper vein. How did you... You're back in your minecart. Yep. He's back in his minecart. I guess we don't have to worry about him now. Well, I wonder if he'll be out next time. But anyways, yes, I think that's where we're going to have to call this episode here done, because it's time to move on to the next one. I've spent the better part of a week on this, which I'm happy with it, but we got a long ways to go. So that being that, thanks for coming by and thanks for watching today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like down below. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And on that note, we'll catch all of you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.